Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. In the previous video, we were reached here at this point. We made design of a blog website in which a list of blog was shown, and I told you that we will be getting this data from API in the next video. Since we are not a front-end developer, we have to use some fake API, and we can use such APIs from the JSON placeholder APIs. But the issue with such APIs is that we get some fixed data like user ID in this type of API, and if I try some other API like albums, and I get fixed data of user ID, and title. What if I want some custom data in which I just need some ID, I just need the title for the blog, I just need some details of the blog, you can say content of the blog. So what I have to do then? Basically, I will be needed API, but since I'm not a front-end developer, we can't create such APIs. So we'll be using fake APIs. And there is a way by which we can create fake APIs according to our needs. And what is that? That is an npm package. I told you in the previous video also. The name of that npm package is JSON server. To install this npm package, we have to install Node first. I have installed Node in my computer. You can install that by using some YouTube video. There are so much out there. So we'll be installing this. Just copy this command and paste it anywhere by So the package was installed in 38 seconds due to my slow internet connection. If you have a fast one, it will be in like 3 to 4 seconds. Okay, let's just close it. And now as we want to get this data all from the fake API, just delete this data first. Okay, that is a lot of data. Now since we have just one blog, so it is getting shown up here. The next step is to create an API file. api.json. You can give whatever name you want. The only thing we have to first create an object, then the name of our API, let's say blogs, and then the array. In this array, we can create different objects or element items we want to achieve. This is an array we just created, the same one, and these are the this is a content we need to add. This is not the same, I'm just showing you an example. Don't consider it that it is going to be same. I'm just showing you example that how API gives us the data, so we have to write it in the same format. Let's just close it and come up here and write ID. We will be needed ID because in the future when we will click on the read more, the same blog will be open in the new window. Okay, id is equal to 1 comma title is going to be blog 1. No, blog 1. I know what the issue is. Content will be what? This is blog 1. Here we have to first create an object, and then in that object we have to paste the data. Now how to make this API live? The API is created, but we have to make it live so we can fetch this data. to make this API live, just open the same directory in CMD, or in the terminal I'm making in CMD, and you just have to paste one command. Even you can watch this from here, from npm server, where you have to, let's just copy this from here, paste. But our file name is not db. What is our file name? It's API. So just change the name and enter. It will say, I am watching your API at this port. Let's just copy this and paste it up here and just enter, and boom, here's our API live. And now we can fetch the same data as we fetch from some other API in our blog. We will be fetching this data in our this blog. Okay, for that we need to create a JavaScript file. First of all, let's create a JavaScript file and attach that up here. Script source blog dot, nope, let's just say script.js. Save, go to this, create file, and here first of all we'll be getting this element because we want to append every child into this element. So const blogs element equal to document dot get element, query selector dot blogs. Okay, now we have get that element. Now we need to create a function which will be fetching the API. Okay, we can say function fetch blogs. Okay, what it will do, it will fetch our data, and we'll say what we will say. But before that we need URL, const URL equal to the same URL we did in, we copied up here, copy this URL, paste up here. So this is the address we are going to fetch, and this response will be returned to us. Let data equal to await. Why I want to use await? To use because async function. Okay, I want to use await because I am telling JavaScript that please wait for this response and then go next. In simple words, you can say. It has a more detailed, I will talk about that in some later video, otherwise this video is going to get lengthy. Fetch only, you have to tell about the URL. Okay, URL fetch this data, and since that data has been fetched, okay, now we have to create another variable with blogs, again await, okay, again await, and then data.json. Since the data is in the form of JSON, we are converting that into simple text form. That data has been used, and now when that data has been get it, let's just console the data so we could double check if the data is coming right or not. Blogs, so we have to call this function first. Let's call this function here. Don't call it above the URL, otherwise it is going to give you an error that I can't recognize the URL. So paste it in the bottom and then just save it. Go to our website, inspect. In the console tab, we are getting an array. Here is that. And the same data we are getting up here. This is a blog 1 and blog 1, the same data we are here, and the same data from here. Okay, now as we are getting the data, now we have to make a function which will put the data up here. To do that, let's just make a function. The name of that function will be print blogs, and it will take an argument of blog blog data, and that data, since this is an array, we can for each we can loop for each blog, let's just say item, making an arrow function to do here. Just see how tab 9 is giving me the hints. I don't know how is it detecting, how tab 9 is detecting that I just need to do this code. Okay, so since I have to create an inner element with a class of blog, so what I will do, I will do let blog. I will just hit the tab and the code will be auto generated. Wow, great. You can also install that blog element document dot create element table. Okay. What the hell is it doing? I'm just amazed how he's doing that. How he even came to know that I need to add the class blog, which I really need to. Okay, blog. Okay, I'll just hit the tab again. Blog element dot class list dot add blog. Okay, that is great. Fine, really fine. Okay, what I do the hell? How does that he? How does it know that I do need to create h2 in that? Man, that is a fun. Okay, okay. Do that for me. Please do that for me. Title element dot text context is equal to title. Oh man, how that is detecting that I am sending the title from here. Okay, let author element is equal to document dot create element p. Author element document dot p. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You must be saying he's not doing the code. I'm just amazed how tab 9 is doing all the stuff. I'm just hitting a tab. Dot text content is equal to item dot author. Here is a, it is making a mistake because I was not sending the, I was sending the content. Let's just say it content. Okay, it can make a bit mistake. Okay, why I'm doing such so much effort? Do I really need to do that? No, I don't, because I will have to append those elements in blog. Okay, even this is the real way, and we should be doing that in the proper way. But what I would like to do, what I would like to do, I would like to blog element dot inner html is equal to, with the backstack key, I'm using ES6 syntax, in which we can just add variables too. What I will do, h2, okay, dollar, in that I need item dot title. Okay, and then after that I need p, and in that what I do need item dot content. Okay, after that I do need anchor tag, and in anchor tag I do need more dot dot dot, and here I need to do href is equal to, by the way we'll be feeding that later. Let's just see, and after doing this, append this into these elements. Blogs element, blogs element. I'm really amazed by tab 9 that how he detected that this is a blogs div and this is a blog element. Man, okay, blogs element. In case you do not get confused, I'm giving it a div name and also giving it a div name. Okay, blogs div dot append child. What? Which child? Blog element. Good. Save it. Go up here. Refresh that. It is getting not. Why it is not getting that? The reason is I'm not calling this function. I need to call this function here. Print blogs. I need to pass the data and what that data is, that is blogs, the same response which is coming from the API. Save it, and here we have that. Here we have two of them, the blog one, and this is the previous which is hard coded. Let me just remove it and see what is up there. Okay, this is blog one. Let me add some context up here. Copy it. Let me copy that. ID will be 2, blog 1, blog 2, this is blog 2. Okay, wow, I didn't even needed to refresh that, man. Okay, sorry for that. Blog 3, and here blog 3, and here also blog 3. Wow, the data is getting fetched and properly coming up here. I hope you get the point what I was trying to do. I was trying to make you know how we can get the data from the API by creating fake JSON server. We don't even need to know about the backend, and we can test the stuff right here. Okay, now this data is getting coming up here dynamically, in which our HTML is literally empty. It's empty. Everything is getting done in the JavaScript. Or upcoming video, I will create a new page, and when a user click on this button, he will be directed to that page with the details of that same blog on which the user clicks. If I click on the blog 3, let's say, then a new page will open in which blog 3 details will be placed, and this will be done by using queries, like queries from there, and we'll do in the next one. I hope you liked the video. Please recommend me something, some video if you want on a specific topic, and I will try to make it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.